Didi Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Ji.
How are you doing?
Very fine. Thank you so much, Shukriya.
Great. So I was just telling the audiences tonight that we are discussing gratitude as a value today. And we want to learn from you how to be thankful in life. So before any further ado, I will just dig into the questions right away. And we have two special rounds tonight. We have one rapid spiritual round fire, and the other is audience questions. So we have a collection of two.
I'm able to hear myself. Can I do something for that?
Is this now better?
Om Shanti. Yeah. No, I still can, but it's okay. Never mind. I manage.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So Didi, the first question that we really want to understand is, what is gratitude?
Gratitude is actually appreciating everything that we have. It's being thankful. But most important, what it creates in us is a power of acceptance. Generally, we have perfect, healthy body. We have a lovely home. We have a beautiful family. We have great work. And we have lovely natural resources outside for us. And yet, we have something which we want needs to change. Which means we are not contented with how it is right now. To begin with, we might not be contented with how our body is. One could be in terms of how it looks, and second for how it feels, which means the health. So, yes, the physical body may not be exactly the way I want it to be, or may not be the way world perceives how an ideal body should be. But because I do not accept it, unknowingly, I reject it. Now that's where it gets risky. Saying like, oh, I wish I was maybe fatter or thinner. So one who is more than the weight they want, they say, I wish I was thinner. The one who is a little lesser than what they want, oh, I wish I was. So I'm not happy with the way it is right now. One is working on our health is fine, but first accept it the way it is, grateful that it's doing perfectly well. Everything that we do during the day is because of our mind and body. But if we keep radiating these thoughts, it is thoughts of rejection. So when we do not consciously create gratitude, unaware we are creating rejection many times. I was like, wish it was like this, wish my eyes were like this, my nose was like this, my ears were like this. So one is in physical appearance, and second is, of course, in terms of how I feel. So my stamina could have been more. I could have also done what they are doing, and so on and so forth. So when I am radiating these kind of thoughts, I am not contented. I'm not happy with how my body feels. And when it is like that, I'm radiating vibrations of rejection to my body. Now, these vibrations, unknowingly, unaware, it could be in my conversations, it could be in my thoughts. When we reject something or someone, including our body, there will be a consequence. There's a consequence. So whether I'm radiating vibrations of gratitude or vibrations of rejection will decide the quality of my relationship with my body, with people, with the world, even with time. Gratitude for time, but always saying, I'm short of time, I have not enough time, I don't have time for myself, is not even appreciating time. So if we check one day, how much do we complain about how things are? How much do we criticize the way things are? Family, they love us, care for us, respect us. Their life revolves around us. But yet there are going to be some sanskars in them which are not our way. So like, why like this? Why like this? I wish they were like this. I wish like that other person's brother is so sweet. Her sister is so nice. This kind of a constant comparison, criticism, complaining or rejection then starts affecting the foundation of our relationship. And when relationships start getting affected, relationship that I have with my body, with people, with my work. We're not even contented with our work because there's always something which could have been better, something which could have been different. So, this is where we need to inculcate the sanskar of consciously creating gratitude. Why do I need to continuously keep saying thank you? And it's not in words, it has to be here. So the more I consciously say thank you, which means I'm grateful and I radiate that gratitude consciously, I am overwriting my sanskar of complaining and criticism and rejection. So it's basically about replacing a negative sanskar. That's why I need to consciously create gratitude.
But Didi, a lot of time people say that we don't need to be thankful for anything because what we are getting is a return or a fruit of what we've done. So our karma is
Yes,
giving us back. So why should we be
absolutely.
thankful to someone else?
Because being thankful is the present new karma. That's why. Yes,
So
everything
you're
we're
saying
getting
that
is a return of our karma, but now my present karma. So the body I got is a return of my karma. The family I got is a return of my karma. Whatever destiny I have is a return of my karma. If I appreciate it, I'm grateful for it. I'm creating a present, very beautiful karma and a relationship with what I got so that I'm taking it forward in the right direction. But whatever I got, if I'm not contented with it, then my present karma is not right. And if my present karma is not right, there will be a consequence to this karma that I'm creating right now.
So, what would you say? Should we be thankful to everybody around us, irrespective of how they behave with us, or should we be selectively thankful to people around us?
We should be thankful to everyone because they respect us, love us, care for us, support us. They are there when we need us. So there's a whole set of people who are in this category. How much they do it, when they do it, to what extent they're able to do it, this is going to be their capacity.
Completely their
So
choice.
someone may do so much, but it still doesn't match with how much I was expecting from them, or it doesn't match with how much I did for them. And then I'm not grateful for all that they did. I have some reason to say, but why? So grateful for everyone around us because they're all, most of them are falling in this category, who are caring, supporting, empathetic, blessing us. Even if we're not meeting them, connecting with them, they are blessing us in their thoughts. So 99.9999% of the people in our energy circle are in this category. Now, some of us may have one or two who are not doing very right things to us in our life. It could be in family, it could be even at work, it could be a neighbor, it could be anybody. Now, these people, we thank them even more than those lovely, beautiful people
Oh, wow.
because, yeah, we're grateful to them even more because all the lovely people that I have in my life, they make my life very simple. But because they're all so nice and perfect to me, they do not give me the opportunity to bring out any of my hidden powers. I don't have to adjust with them. I don't have to adapt because they're already so nice to me. I do not have to increase my tolerance power with them. I do not have to learn how to keep quiet, remain silent because they're all accepting me the way I am. But there are certain people who are not that way with me. There are certain people who sometimes intentionally, unintentionally create trouble for me at work, pull me down. They are taking credit for what I'm doing. I mean, there can be a lot of things that can happen around us. But these people, because they are there in our life, they are the stimulus in our life, which, wanting or not wanting, but we have to bring out our hidden powers, are powers which we don't use otherwise. So I have to adjust with them. I have to tolerate what they are doing. I have to see, okay, how am I going to respond to them? I have to do a lot of things which I would have not otherwise done. But when I do that, I enhance my emotional health. I enhance my inner power. It brings out a different energy in me, which happens only because they came into my life and they did what they did. So they are like an exam which makes us study in life. They are like that. They are a hill which we climb, but when we climb, it's good for our health. So they are the ones whom we are very grateful for. They help me to reduce my ego because I have to bend, I have to adjust, I have to keep quiet, I have to again be nice to them, even if I don't want to, but I have to do it. And when I start doing it, it enhances my power. So spirituality teaches us कि जो आपके साथ अच्छे हैं उनका तो शुक्रिया, और जो आपके साथ सही नहीं है उनका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, क्योंकि अगर वो ना आते तो हमारा अहंकार झुकता ही ना, और झुकता ही ना तो हमारी शक्ति बढ़ती ही ना. So gratitude to all those who are not the perfect ones to us.
So, Didi, let us say that we're in a difficult situation, or we happen to be in a situation that is discomforting, or just not according to our plan or desires. How should we, in that situation, still be thankful?
When a situation is not my way, it requires strength from me to face the situation, right? And when I need to create that strength to face the situation, I need to take care that I'm not depleting my strength in something else. So if I am questioning the situation, if I'm complaining about the situation, if I'm resisting the situation, I'm rejecting the situation, I'm depleting my strength, and I need to remember I need that strength to face the situation. So our energy is a resource that we have, and this resource is going to be used to face a situation. It's like money. Money is a resource that we have if there is a crisis in our life, but we will not waste money that time. We will use every penny carefully because there is a crisis and I have to face it, and I have only this much money. Similarly, there is a situation, I have only this much strength. If I'm going to waste that strength, like why, what, how, should not be, could not be, then my strength to remain calm, peaceful, dignified, look at the solution. Sometimes the solutions are right there before us, but we're not able to see them because there's so much clutter on our mind of rejection and resistance to the situation. So the first thing that a situation demands from us is acceptance. That's taking the journey forward. Acceptance means whatever has happened in my life, there is a reason before it. There is a reason to it, that is certain. Thank you to the Supreme Power. Thank you to the Supreme Power. सबसे पहले gratitude उधर जाना है. Thank you for being with me, and I'm certain with the wisdom you give me and the power you give me, I will face this with dignity. So the why, how, then, when, all these questions finish, and we start on our journey of solution rather than discussing the problem. So it's very important to be grateful every day for every scene in our life. It becomes very easy to face every situation there.
But
A
then, what would you say to people?
simple thing like अगर आपका एक्सीडेंट होता है तो आप क्या कहते हैं? चलो गाड़ी को ही लगाना. तो क्या हुआ? हम तो बाहर निकल के आ गए उसमें से, तो उसमें भी शुक्रिया करें. लेकिन कोई कहेगा हाय मेरी गाड़ी को स्क्रैच कैसे लग गया, सो दे कैन कंप्लेन एंड रेजिस्ट इवन अ स्क्रैच. सो वट एवर हैपेंस, there is something worse that could have happened. So thank you and come out of it. I sometimes have sessions with cancer patients, cancer support groups. We meet very closely. तो जब भी किसी को पहली बार पता चलता है कि उनको ऐसा कुछ है, so their first question is why this happened to me. Now that why is a very troubling energy because उसका आंसर तो कोई है नहीं, but question तो चलता है ना, that my health was good, my diet was good, why did this happen to me? So हम उस टाइम यही कहते हैं सबसे पहले तो शुक्रिया करो, gratitude कि पता चल गया. अगर पता ही ना चलता तो so gratitude कि हमारा टेस्ट हो गया, gratitude it got detected early, gratitude that there is excellent medication and treatment now available, and gratitude to God and to everyone around me, gratitude that I'm going to come out of this. So the minute you just change your thought process, because what has happened, what's now going to be done is going to be done, but how you are facing the situation. So when you say gratitude कि मुझे पता चल गया, you kind of create harmony even with that cancer. And when you start creating harmony with it, then it's very easy to heal it. But if you resist it, then you're not sending very good energy to your body that time. So gratitude for every scene.
My parents used to tell me when I was young, count your blessings and just keep counting them because the more you count, the more they increase.
Yes.
So when I woke up in the morning today, because the session was planned and I had this in my mind that we're talking about gratitude this entire month in December, I somehow thanked God for giving me the eyes that I can see the world, for waking me up on time, for giving me work to go to, and for basic things in life around us. I mean, this entire year has been a difficult year for a lot of people. How would you say that people should be thankful in this year?
In this year, there's so much to be thankful for. You're safe, secure. You're at home. Your family is safe and secured. तो शुक्रिया के अलावा तो कुछ और कर ही नहीं सकते. शुक्रिया के अलावा और क्या करेंगे? So actually, there is so much to be grateful for. It's like a crisis has come and we are safe, we're secure, family is fine. Even if someone went through a treatment, they are back and they are fine. शुक्रिया के अलावा क्या कर सकते हैं? कुछ भी नहीं. Nothing else. So shukriya actually is for every, every scene in life. Every scene in life. Yesterday I was meeting a family online and they lost a family member. Children lost a mother, husbands lost a wife. She was diagnosed for tumor in the very last stage and the doctor said next few months only, that's it. But the soul left the body in 1 week. They thought she would stay for a few months, but she left in 1 week. So we said, chalo, unko shukriya karte hain. Shukriya that she did not go through suffering. Shukriya that she did not go through all that pain because she did not want to give all that pain even to the family because it's knowing everything and yet seeing everything happen before you. So shukriya to unko bhi karna chahiye कि आप बहुत प्यार और dignity से गए हैं. आपने खुद को भी तकलीफ नहीं दी और हमें भी कुछ नहीं होने दिया. So shukriya for that. So once you start tuning your frequency towards gratitude, you will see that every scene in life has something to be very, very appreciative about. So basically, it helps us to accept the situation and then move forward.
So one basic problem, Didi, that all of us are facing today is that a lot of people have lost their economic work. How should they overcome that and still be thankful for this year, this time, and this life?
Thank you that my mind and body is healthy. सबसे पहली चीज. Yes, I have lost something, but I have to first focus on everything else that is perfect. Because what I have lost, I can get it back. That's certain. It's only a question of some time. A lot of family members have lost family. I have only lost work. But I've only got a cut in my salary or some temporary loss. This is a temporary loss. When there is a crisis, temporary losses should not create issues here. Because then I will lose something else, and that is here. That is here. What I have lost is only here. So that we have to always remember. Yes, I've lost it. It's not a small thing. It is a very important part, but it is something that I can regain. That is certain. But I will regain it if I keep taking care of my mind, my calm, my positivity, so that I'm ready and I invoke that new job into my life. We need to invoke it. उसका आह्वान करना है अपने जीवन में by being grateful for everything I've had till now and creating an affirmation that I'm certain that a very, 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 very interesting job is waiting for me. Interesting, more than one I was enjoying before. Say it to yourself and visualize it. Start visualizing yourself at your new job. Fix your salary package and radiate those welcoming energies. Welcome that new work into your life. But if I don't do that, then I'm complaining, stressed, worried, already projecting a very, very miserable future. Then is my vibration, is my aura, is my energy field going to invoke anything nice into my life with the present state of mind? Not at all. So that's simple. I have to invite something very nice into my life. For that, I have to be carrying a very nice energy around myself. So that's why gratitude even there.
Wonderful. So before we move on to our next section, we have a couple of questions from the audience. So Mamta5787 has asked how to train your mind to be grateful even in negative situations. What are the steps to do this?
First, you just be grateful in all the lovely situations. Abhi, don't think about the negative situations. Gratitude is a sanskar. Once you start creating it, it becomes your permanent sanskar. It's like a frequency which you tune in here. So then that frequency doesn't change according to the situation. Your sanskar is your sanskar. So you get up in the morning, first thing, gratitude to the Supreme Power. Gratitude to your mind and body for being healthy. Very, very important, because these two things are allowing you to do everything during the day that you want to do. So, gratitude to your mind and body for being healthy. Gratitude to all the people in your energy space, which means everyone you interact with. Gratitude to nature. नेचर रोज नल में पानी आता है, हम ग्रैटिट्यूड नहीं क्रिएट करते. एक दिन नहीं आता है तो हम शिकायत आधा घंटा करते रहते हैं. So gratitude for everything that we have every day. So nature, gratitude to your work. Never complain about your work. Never, never complain about your work, because it's your work and the people you work with, because of which the first energy comes into the house, and that is money. धन इज द फर्स्ट एनर्जी. फिर धन से अन्न आता है, अन्न का असर मन पर होता है, मन का असर तन पर होता है. सो ये जो धन आ रहा है, दिस हैज टू कम विद वेरी प्योर एनर्जी. सो वी शुड ऑलवेज हैव ग्रैटिट्यूड फॉर आवर वर्क. नेवर से कितना काम करना पड़ता है, टाइम ही नहीं मिलता है, आई एम सो बिजी. दिस इज नॉट गुड एनर्जी फॉर वर्क. Look, so many people lost their work. So always be grateful for your work. So सुबह ये 4-5 thoughts gratitude के कर लेने चाहिए. Should also create gratitude for जड़ चीजें, मतलब matter. कि आप बेड से उठे, gratitude. आपने एसी यूज किया था रात को, gratitude. Everything gratitude. So when someone taught me to create gratitude for जड़ चीजें, that is something I was not doing. Okay, so I said बेड को कौन, मतलब शुरू में को थोड़ा सा स्ट्रेन से लगने लगा कि बेड को कौन थैंक यू बोलता है और एसी को कौन थैंक यू बोलता है, ऐसा. And then actually Suresh ji taught me on a program, Suresh Oberoi. And he said, आप सिर्फ बोलो थोड़े दिन, आप देखो इसका रिजल्ट क्या मिलता है आपको. And then especially when going to new centers, different places, different bed, different rooms, different everything. So then I started it in the morning. Thank you to the bed. Thank you for the AC. Thank you. Initially done very, very mechanically, because I was not feeling that sense of conviction about it. Then it just become a habit of doing it. Okay. Now what I realized after some time was that when I was staying in places which were not according to the way I am comfortable with, it could be completely opposite to what I needed. It's after very long that I realized that my mind was not creating a single thought about it. I was just not creating a single thought. I was not saying ye bed aisa kyun hai, even in my mind, which I would say otherwise. And that's where I realized कि वो जो gratitude वाला चल रहा था, that has overwritten the sanskar of complaining, even subtle in the mind, and that level of acceptance of that thing has got created. So it's basically overwriting that sanskar. So now it just doesn't create, I don't do consciously. That mind doesn't create ये ऐसी क्यों है चीज, ये ऐसे हो सकती थी. It's gone just by doing that gratitude. And plus he shared with me a very beautiful thing कि जब आप जड़ चीजों के साथ gratitude create करते हैं, जड़ चीजें आपको सहयोग देंगी हमेशा, हमेशा. Which means gratitude to your car will always be in harmony with you. आप कभी भी आधे रास्ते को बीच में अटक नहीं सकते हो. These kind of things means you create harmony even with matter. So if gratitude can create harmony with matter, then how much it will create with people, with your body, with time, with nature. So gratitude is a very powerful secret.
So I think a lot of people who complain about things that they complain about how they appear, how they look, the job they have, the friends, the family, the house, the upbringing, the school they go to, the college they go to, their teachers. People have a long list to complain about. And all of these people, with this example that you've given us, will realize that they are just making that discomfort more permanent.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. Very true.
So Didi, Rahul has asked the second question, and that is, how do we stop overthinking in situations and instantly become thankful to a situation?
It cannot be done instantly. You have to do it daily. You know, there's nothing that happens instantly. It's like saying, when I fall ill, how can I instantly become healthy? No, I cannot become instantly healthy when I'm not well. I have to build my health on a daily basis. Similarly, even my emotional health have to be built on a daily basis. When my emotional stamina is low, sign of a emotionally little weak person, I think too much. And that's not just you. It applies to all of us, that I think too much in a situation. Why like this? Why like? So this is a sign of an emotionally little depleted mind. And if you nourish your mind on the daily basis, This will just go away. It's like an emotional stamina which needs to be built up. If I'm physically weak, I'll climb 2 flights of steps and I will be breathless. But I can't do anything that time when I'm climbing those steps. But if I eat well, exercise daily, then I can climb 5 steps, 5 flight of steps, and yet be very stable. So just do daily. So have your gratitude exercises daily, which means grateful for everything daily in the morning, at the end of the day, during the day when you're using something. Like I started practicing this in an auditorium after the program, finished my meditation. Thank you. Thank you to the mic. Thank you to the hall. Thank you to the people who were taking care. Because it's about everybody like this, which goes, everything makes it so smooth. But we just get up without saying thank you to the objects. We just say it to the people, but to the object. If the mic hadn't worked, I would be stuck there. If the auditorium, so just thank you. So then you start doing it during the day. So first in the morning, then in the night, then during the day. And of course, you do regular meditation and spiritual study to nourish your mind. So the soul will get strong, overthinking will be over.
Wonderful, Didi. So with this, we come to our rapid answer question round, the special feature that we added the last time. So again, we just request you to answer in a few words or maybe just a sentence, and as quickly as you can, please. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Yes. So question one, giving is receiving. How?
Giving is receiving because while giving, we are the first person to get it. So whatever I give, the energy first flows through me. So if I give anger,
Wow.
I am creating the anger. So I am the one who is receiving it while giving.
Okay. Next question. Answer in one word. What is the one thing that is essential to be grateful in life?
Supreme power, God. Always. Never complain. Never say I don't have enough. Never even ask because He's given everything.
Next. If you could say the one thing to the whole world right now, and if that were to be the last thing, what would you say?
Again, thank you. Build that beautiful relationship with God, and then everything else will become beautiful.
Describe in one sentence what does meditation mean to you?
Personal relationship with the Supreme Power. It's a way of communicating, talking, getting answers, everything.
If you say that gratitude is a currency that we can mint for ourselves, how can we multiply it?
Multiply just by using it every day. The more you will use a sanskar, the more the sanskar will enhance and multiplies it. So
So
spend
a
it,
lot of people
use it
say,
every
why
day.
should I be thank? A lot of people say, why should I be thankful to God because He doesn't exist? What do you say to these people?
He doesn't exist. Yes, you don't need to be thankful if you don't believe that he exists. But if you feel he does, then it's good to thank him. You won't feel like thanking something that you feel doesn't exist. So it's natural. You can thank the universe. You can thank the supreme energy, anything. Your word could be different. It's all about vocabulary and the words. But there is an energy in the world. You can thank that energy. You can thank the universe. You can thank nature. Thank.
Great. What comes to your mind when I say the following words? Problems,
Solution,
stress,
resilience, inner power.
life,
Beautiful,
God,
magical,
love,
acceptance,
technology.
interesting, comfortable.
Great. In one word, what is the greatest challenge you have faced this year? Wow.
Uh,
I think we should all give you a thumbs up for this
No, but really,
because
there was really no challenge this year for me. Yeah,
anything from the
nothing.
previous year?
They don't look like challenges anymore, actually. Earlier, without Gyan, I could call it a challenge. They don't look, again, they make you only stronger. So this year was no challenge.
Wonderful, wonderful. We hope the next year also is as eventful and as comfortable for everybody.
It only
Next
depends on
question.
us, not on the situation.
Yes. Next question. What from this year do you feel most grateful about?
Specifically from this year,
Yes.
looking at the current times, my mind and body is perfect. So thank you.
So good health, basically.
Mind and body both.
What is the best part about working from home?
Uh, it allows me to stick to my disciplines of lifestyle in terms of my eating habits, my sleeping habits. So, yeah, even it's not I love going everywhere, but of course, yes, this makes it a little more comfortable.
So we asked this question to a lot of people and they gave us responses. The best response was to sit in my pajamas and do all of my work.
No, no, I didn't think like that. It just gives my lifestyle last 8 months has been very, very, very systematic, So the same timing, I'm able to just create that self-discipline. Which sometimes obviously is not going to happen when we are traveling, no? So that's okay. I mean, there's no complaint about that, but this has just been able to do that.
Wonderful. How do you define blessings?
Is a blessing is something that you create in terms of your vibrations, your energies for people. If you accept people, you're creating a blessing for them. If they accept you, they are radiating a blessing to you. So it's acceptance. It's the highest vibrational energy we can create for anyone.
And one last question, Didi. What is the simplest way to be grateful in life?
Start saying thank you. Just that much simple. Just start saying thank you. So when we start saying thank you, we're creating an energy. So it's the word sometimes. When we don't know what to do here, we just start saying our thank you. And when we start saying it, the energy starts building up and the sanskar gets created.
Wonderful, Didi. Thank you so much. With this, we come to
Thank
the
you.
end of our rapid answer round. Any last message you want to give to the audiences, the young people who are listening us? About 1,600 people are online at the moment. Before they enter the new year,
I
what should
just
they
can
do?
say that I had not seen this Instagram account last time that I met you, but then after being here last time, then I got a chance to see it, and I think it's very beautiful. We should keep coming regularly because, in a very, very simple manner, and yet very profound insights, but in a very simple way and very practical way, which are easy to use for everybody. So, simple meditations, short meditations which we can use while traveling or just before going to sleep or the first thing when we wake up. So I think it's like an emotional first aid kit. We should have it there. So anytime you feel like it, you just plug in at 2 minutes and you can get energized. So what is going to be needed in the coming year is going to be emotional health. Emotional health is going to be priority. Physical health, yes, we can understand whether the crisis, but we're already taking care of it. But emotional health for sound mental health. WHO has made mental health a priority. They've prioritized mental health. So if we take care of emotional health, we will never reach a mental health issue. And that's why meditation and daily spiritual study, powerful tools.
Wonderful. Thank you, Didi. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank you.
tonight. We will request all our audiences who've joined us to go through the page, as Didi said, and use the input daily in your life whenever you feel like. And we request you, and we sincerely hope that you will be with us in the new year again very soon.
Sure. Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.